Hello, it's Freddie Girls here, coming to you from Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're excited to be with you here to show you some of our latest thrift store and garage sale finds. We're also going to take a minute to maybe show you what we would do with some of these items to give them new life.
Yes, that's the fun of thrifting, the fact that you can give it new life. Today I went to this a little thrift store that I'd never been to before over on Main Street, and I got these three gorgeous, I think they're probably Japanese tea mugs, but I thought they would be really cool in a boho design, or you know, like put some succulents in them.
And are you painting them or anything?
No, I don't think so. I like the finish on them. So there they are. And you could put real succulents or fake ones, the dollar store.
How much did you get them for?
I got them for 50 cents each. That was a real steal. So you can find this on our website. They'll be posted later on One of a Kind Find Winnipeg, but it's now under a new name. We're changed to Freddie Girls.
Yeah.
One of a Kind Find just seemed too generic.
Yeah. So actually this weekend we were on a trip out to where we grew up, and we were thinking about a name that sort of connected to our heritage. And Fred is her father, my grandfather, and we are some of his girls. Anyways, this piece here we found out at a garage sale. It's this beautiful butcher block. I think you can see it. Super thick. I'm so excited about it. It's just lovely. Mom's already sanded it down, but what we're gonna do tonight is
and look, show them the little feet on there. It's
yeah,
really
and check out the little feet here. And what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna put some Fusion hemp oil wood finish on it. It's just
and the great thing about that is that it's wood, or not wood, food. It's food safe, so you can have that on there and still put food on top of it to do chopping or whatever
just
you
like
want.
That much?
Yeah, just a few, well, a bit more than that.
Yeah.
I think you need. I've been doing this stuff for a while. She's been
haven't-
my sidekick, but some of these products are newer to her.
I've never actually used the hemp oil.
I love that stuff. If you have an old piece of wood that's all, I don't know, looks like it needs to, sometimes you don't even need to resand some of the things. If you can use hemp oil on it, it just gives it a new life again.
That's good. I remember the time you sold that piece of furniture to that lady, and it was the first time she'd ever bought hemp oil, and this lady was just asking her, oh, you know, what would you do to keep it up? And Mom goes all nonchalantly, oh, you know, well, I just, you know, spiff it up with a bit of hemp oil. And
a couple times a year and you're good to go. I sounded like a pro. It was the first time I'd ever used it.
Yeah.
But you gotta start somewhere, right?
But she's kept
like,
using
look at
it.
on the edges how nice that is. Like, I'm gonna show them. Okay, this is a non-hemp oiled side, and then there's another non-hemp oiled side. And then here, I don't know if you can see, but look at the richness that comes out when you put that oil on.
So do you usually just do about one coat of the hemp oil?
Well, yeah, one or two. Like, I can see it soaking in on top. It's going to need a little bit more. You're going to have to come back around on that.
And then you don't have to finish it with anything else after
no,
that?
No, and if you give it a day or sometimes even more, sometimes it might take even more than the 24 hours, it dries hard and solid and just gives you a really great finish. But like on that dresser with that lady that you're talking about, I really didn't know what I was doing then. And I oiled it about 8 times. It did not need that. And it was kind of, when she picked it up, it hadn't had its full 24-hour drying yet. So it was still a little, you know, slimy. But I told her, just make sure you leave it out for a day without doing much. Look at how gorgeous that is.
That's wonderful. So I'll let it sit for a bit.
Like, that is a solid block of wood.
Yeah, we shouldn't tell you how much we had to spend on this, should we?
It needs more oil.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to let it cure
no,
a bit?
No, it just get her in there good.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get it one good coat, see how rich that is?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going to tell them.
We really broke the bank on this one.
That sale in Mulvey Hill was a really good one. We got it for 25 cents.
First garage sale of the season.
Yeah, it was fun. We were like a kid in a candy store.
So we'll probably post this for sale later on.
Yes, that'll go on the site too. along with those bohos. This was something that I kind of pieced together. We got this beautiful barware at that same sale. Like, it's gorgeous. It's got like kind of crystally handles. Like, it's really, really pretty. And we put it together with this decanter here with a beautiful heavy glass. What do you call these things?
A ladle?
Ladles, heavy glass ladles.
Yeah.
Kind of like a punch bowl kind of type thing.
Well, do you think this was originally a punch bowl or like a candle holder?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so. I think it's yeah, something you could mix up some good drinks in probably. And anyhow, yeah, this is a gorgeous ladle. So we're gonna put that set together. There you go. And that'll be on the website as well.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, it is nice.
I am
Along the same lines, I'll tell them about this. We actually don't know what this is.
Yeah, can you tell us what it is? Yes, we
Anybody
could
can
Google
tell
it.
us what this is.
You
I
can
don't
have
know.
it. No.
Yeah, it's got a gorgeous, like a wooden resin handle. And these things I know, these are like cake things. And this one has a serrated edge, so it's for cutting your cake and for lifting your cake. And because this has it's with the set, we figure it's something to do with the cake. I don't know if you're supposed to hold your cake with it or if it's for making designs or I don't know what. But it's gonna go on a set with this lovely tray, this matching tray, silver tray. Not silver, it'll be silver plated. This is a tray that won't tarnish. That tray won't tarnish.
Yeah.
So, and not that we, actually I prefer the ones that do tarnish.
Oh, speaking of tarnish, this one here, eh?
Yeah.
I found this at the same garage sale, and I was thinking maybe we should clean it up, but Mom likes it the way it is.
Yeah.
Just got that sort of tarnish, which gives it
and that's got a
it's
nice
on a little
pedestal.
pedestal.
And what was the name on that? We looked it up and
Oh.
it was selling for like
Norman
$40
Old English reproduction. This was again straight to you from Mulvey Hill, Manitoba.
Now on eBay they're selling for $40 some. Trust me, we won't be going with that price. Along the lines of that, we also found this really pretty dish. It's made in Western Germany. And it's called Love Story. It's hand painted and Love Story is the name of it, and I found it on eBay for $79. If you like this kind of thing, you're going to get a deal. We're certainly not going to be charging $79, but it is very pretty. It is very pretty.
Now over here, I've got, what would you call this?
Like a wooden pedestal. It's going to
Well,
have
it's not, but what was it originally? It wasn't
like
a cutting
a
board.
Lazy Susan type deal.
But it didn't have a bottom to turn, or maybe
Oh,
it
it's
said
a-
it was broken. I don't know.
A
I've got this lovely wood circle here.
cheese tray or a...
Yeah, which I'm painting here with this finish. What is this? Tabletop furniture finish. It's really nice.
It's a really flat, which is why I like that. And it doesn't change the color. A lot of times you put things on the wood and it brings out the reddiness in them or makes them a lot darker. This keeps them very natural. So that's why I like to use that as my top coat, especially if I'm working with the raw wood. See, this would be good with a dome, like a...
Yeah, and then we're planning to attach this pedestal here to it. So
Yeah, we'll glue that on the bottom.
to make it like a cake, sort of,
Or-
or a cheese, or a decorative.
Yeah, you could have some plants inside it, you know, these succulents. This natural wood is just really popular these days. Everybody likes it with white and like it's that kind of modern farmhouse look.
Yeah,
Put this in the other room.
come a long ways from the farmhouses we grew up in, anyways. So yeah. So I'm just gonna freshen this all up. What are you working on today?
Okay, well what I was gonna do is I had this, well I'm gonna show a couple of other things
Okay.
first. Here's another one of our, this is a thrift store find. Dad, turn your music down.
Yeah.
It's like a trellis type thing. I'm not sure. There's a name for these. You could have a plant in the middle of it. I really like this too. So I'm not doing anything.
You haven't painted it or anything.
I'm not doing any updates.
You don't even need to distress.
No,
like
it's
already
got that wet distress look. I'll wash it
would
out.
look good on like an entryway or by
like,
the fireplace.
You know me and my green things. Like I could, take I've got this little basket here that I've already oiled it up and white waxed this basket, and I just stuck a couple of fake flowers in there. Mm-hmm. But you could have some florals in this as well, and it would just kind of be a nice thing in your entrance, like Kaylee said.
Yeah, so I've got my coat on here. Probably put a couple coats on.
Yeah, it'll take
Give
a
it
couple
some
of
time
coats.
to dry.
Now, I bought this today in a thrift store, and the reason I bought it is, the reason why I'm drawn to thrift stores in a lot of ways is because my mom had this tree, and it reminds me of her. I'm not going to leave it the way it is. It's going to get a paint job, and it's going to get a white wax over top of that to bring out all this, because it's really raised and has a lot of detail. I think it will be gorgeous when it's done.
I found this boot here. I've got plans for it. We kind of are in disagreement about the boot, but I found it. So maybe I'll show you a picture next time. I'm gonna pour paint inside, and then I think it'll be a nice little holder. I mean, not for this, but a little, I don't know, maybe, well, that's not maybe the best example.
Something on a stem.
But, that's my plans for the boot anyway.
Yeah, something maybe more
a little
like
bit,
that.
it can't have a...
Well, the reason
I think that'll be cute.
With the
and
white
it'll be
boot.
white. So that's my plans for the boot.
The reason we're in disagreement on the boot is because I researched it, and it is a German beer stein, and it actually has value as that.
Like to drink beer from it?
Yeah, it was at some festival that was designed for. So anyhow, she wants to make it into.
We'll see who wins that war, but we both got the Fred genes in us. So
we both like to have our way.
What else are you going?
Okay, well, this is what I'm going to work on today. I've actually already painted this. It was a dark wood tray. I've given it a coat of Fusion Minerals Algonquin, and I put a piece of decoupage paper in the bottom, and it's very hard now. You could spill anything you wanted on there and just wipe it off. But I'm going to wax these edges with the white wax to kind of bring out the detail. That was something I was going to work on.
Okay.
Now, you can show some more of these things.
Well, I pretty much showed. I mean, I've only got two other things here. This is a lovely tray, which we also found at the garage sale. So it actually came with the number of, glasses on it. So it's a lovely tray. So we still haven't washed it up yet, but
or should I do this?
We'll do that. I think do your stamps.
Okay, why don't you do the white wax on this?
Sure, I'll white wax it and stamp it. This is just a board I found in my dumpster at home, and I pulled it out. So anyways, we've already sanded it down, and I'm gonna paint a sign on it, I think.
Yeah, you can show them the rest of these things.
Well, I can see.
Like those are all things that'll be on the
these are all
website.
items we're gonna post.
What I want to do today, I'm really excited to try this. It's a new thing for me. These are IOD, Iron Orchard Design, designed by two sisters down in the States. And they're stamps. She's got all sorts of different kinds, florals and whatever. But I'm always partial.
You've never tried it yet, eh?
No, I'm partial to my farm animals. So I want to use this sheep one tonight. So I've got to take it off this.
I'm surprised you never even tested it at all.
No, I haven't had time. I was babysitting today. I went and had coffee with Janice this morning. We went to Mountain Bean.
Oh, you did?
So
they sit inside now?
No, but still outside the
right,
no. So they say that you should take a 120 grit sandpaper before you use any of these stencils, and just lightly go over it. It kind of opens it up.
The first time or every
first time? Just the first time. Okay. So this is really new to me. So we're going to be working
We
on.
bought these this weekend for the first time. We went to the it's called the Old House Revival Company. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never been there before in the city. So it's this massive, it must have been an apartment building or something, this massive building, and it is just like 3 or 4 stories, chocked full, ceiling to floor, of antiques and redone furniture, and these were there too.
Really
So
cool on this.
it was, yeah, that looks kind of fun.
Yeah, I think it's like boot.
It's like silicone.
Yeah, it's like silicone.
I should try. We should put one on here.
No,
I should put one on here. I don't
You
want
can
that
put one
on
on.
mine.
I want one on that thing over there.
Which one? Oh.
That round thing that can go with a
This
cloche.
This thing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you put the? I love the bunny.
Okay.
Sand the bunny down. Oops. You should get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the sheep. Now, you don't need to buy their stamp pads apparently, but I thought for the first time you can use just regular paint on them. And everybody that I've checked into on YouTube and whatever says, yeah, paint's just fine. But I thought I would, since it was a new endeavor for us. I can't get this open.
Yeah.
What's
So
tape?
I
bought a
pour
stamp
this-
pad.
I have no idea how this works.
Just a light sanding.
No, I understand. I mean, I don't understand how this process works because you can't fit these on that stamp pad.
No.
Well, but
No, I'll show you. Okay, so I've opened this up. So now I should have had these things. I bought a light. It's called Stone Grade. So that's the color of stamp I bought. Stamp ink.
okay. I'm very curious.
Yeah, I know.
Did you saw a video on this
Oh,
before?
I've seen many. Yes.
Just haven't
I've seen many.
tried it yet. Mom, I've always said that Mom moves with the times.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
actually a compliment that
Oh, thank you.
she knows about this stuff and
Well, it's stuff I'm interested in, right? Like only the things I'm interested in is the stuff I'm up with. But yeah, if I'm interested, I'll research it. Okay, so I put some ink in there and into this pad. I hope you can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, come on, Bupka. I'm going to set it on this piece of plastic so that I can, I don't know, that's what they say to do. I don't know if that's necessary or not.
here's what the stamps look like up. Well, you can kind of see up close. I'm going to do the bunny after a bit.
Okay,
But you
so
can see them, they're kind of like a silicone-y thing, and when you get them new, they're just on this plastic.
So
Okay.
I'm taking my stamp
Oh,
pad.
that's how you do it.
Yes, I'm dabbing it all over my
Oh.
sheet.
Oh, I see.
Now I have no idea since it's my first time
Okay.
if I put
Put
enough on or like you might
You
need
could
to-
just use a rag or something, hey? Couldn't you?
What do you mean?
Like instead of that stamp pad. Or I have no idea.
I guess you could. Well, some people have put it on a piece of cardboard, the paint, and then just dab it on the paint if you were
Well, but
using
is that,
paint.
oh, you could use it with paint.
Yeah, you could use it with paint. And you want to make sure you get his ears and his feet and everything on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, again, you're really experimenting with me tonight, is I want to put it on that basket. Where's my basket?
So here's the stamp pad, IOD.
Oh, yeah. I've already painted this basket in an Algonquin paint from Fusion Mineral.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to put the sheet on the side of it. So because it's hard to stamp, I think it might be hard to stamp onto the wicker, I'm going to stamp onto a tissue paper.
Oh,
And I'll show you what
so
I'm going to
why
do
do you
there.
have it on the plastic? I thought you would
I
have
don't
taken
know.
it off.
I don't know.
You just did that
It
for
gives
your
you,
own.
it's supposed to give you more control.
Are you
I don't
supposed to put it on plastic?
know. It's an option.
But then, oh
There,
wow,
look at that.
that's
That is
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
so wait,
Okay.
you're gonna decoupage that on?
Yeah, I only want the
Oh.
sheep. I don't want that. Okay,
But I
so-
could just do this however,
So
couldn't I?
now, in order to get this off, what they suggest, we should be ready here, not ready, is
to get this off of.
Off of the paper is to take a wet brush where you
Okay.
want.
Okay, this
Have you
is
done something?
interesting. No, I'm just. Oh, you're gonna cut it out.
Yes.
Oh, I was wondering because I thought that. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're doing. Oh, and then it'll just rip.
Yes.
The paper will just rip.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, this is the first try.
Okay, that's Mom's first try. My first try. I'm just trying it on my hand.
Yeah, well,
Well-
that should work too.
But if you put it on here, then you have to peel it off before you put it onto something like that, right?
I'm not sure I'd do this method again, but
Well,
I see it happening, and so I thought I'll try it.
okay, no, I think that's kind of cool. So I don't know, I have no idea what the coverage is like here. But if it doesn't work out, the first thing my mom taught me, we've been doing this since we were kids, since I was kids, is you can always paint over it. So
Yeah,
I never feel too bad about trying something.
I think that's why I like paint so much. You can
Just
you're not
paint
gonna
over
screw
it.
up too
Okay,
bad.
I see. Well, I don't know what. It is kind of
Like, you don't want to get it where it's not the actual stamp. Like at the bottom there, it would be better if I didn't have.
yeah.
copy
So
there.
this is how.
Like having it on the plastic was probably not a good idea.
I don't know. Mine didn't turn out perfect.
Well, then
but-
you don't even want them to turn out perfect because you can.
It definitely looks like a bunny.
Let's see.
Well, see, and it's kind of there. I think.
you put. I thought it was going to go right through the middle. Okay, so what do you put one on the other
Oh.
side too?
Oh, I could put 3. I
Sure, put them
I
all
should have
around.
planned it a bit better. That's the other thing about me and us.
Well, her.
Well.
No, all of us. Okay,
Okay.
so I've got this away from the tissue paper now, just by dabbing water around it with. So now I'm going to use this mango as my decoupage. This
Oh, I
top
see.
coat.
That's the same thing I used to finish that.
Okay, I
Yeah.
want that one out of there now.
Okay.
Okay, which side do I want to put it on? I guess they're both the same. It doesn't really matter. So. I'm going to put some of this sealer top coat right onto my wicker basket.
I don't think you need too much of this ink.
No,
personally.
and then like the way I like it is if you come back with your sandpaper and distress it a bit so it looks old, like it's been around a long time. Like you don't really you probably wouldn't distress it on that kind of thing. Okay, sheepy. He's going
This
down.
maybe looks like Olivia did it.
Well,
Or
I'm gonna start somewhere. Olivia's pretty good with her crafts.
yeah.
Olivia's our.
I did. I tested it out here. A few bunnies. I think if you were to white wax over it, or something or other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White wax.
Oh,
White wax
wow.
is like magic.
Yeah.
So.
Well, maybe I'll bring the camera around.
Well, I'm not
No.
sure you want it right yet. This isn't one of my finer moments, but yeah, bring it around.
No, I won't, because it's.
So now I'm just putting top coat on top of that tissue paper.
Okay, I'll bring the camera around.